The late afternoon sun hung low, bathing the quiet suburban street in a warm glow. James sat in his old porch chair, its faded cushions sagging under years of use. The chair wasn't much to look at, frayed edges, a creaky frame, but it was his lifeline. 2 years ago, an IED in Kandahar had shredded his legs, leaving him with chronic pain and a limp. The chair, angled just right, was the only place he could sit for more than 10 minutes without his body screaming. A small wooden sign leaned against it, scrawled with a soldier's rest in his shaky handwriting. Across the street, Karen watched. She'd been the neighborhood's self-appointed watchdog since moving in, her sharp eyes catching every perceived flaw. James's chair had become her latest obsession. That eyesore drags down property values, she'd complained at the last HOA meeting, her voice cutting through the room. It's trashy. He needs to replace it. Whispers followed, but no one knew James's story. He kept to himself, haunted by memories of dust and gunfire. Today, Karen marched over, her phone in hand, recording. "James, this chair's got to go," she said, voice loud enough for neighbors to peek through curtains. "It's an embarrassment. Get something decent or the HOA will fine you." Her words hit like shrapnel. James's jaw tightened, his knuckles whitening on the armrests. "It's not about looks," he said, voice low but steady. "It's about what I can live with." Karen scoffed, stepping closer. "Excuses. You're just lazy, sitting out here like a bum." The word stung, a blade to an old wound. James's hands shook, not from fear but from a rising fury he'd buried since the war. He stood, wincing as pain shot through his legs. "You don't know me," he said, his voice breaking. "This chair's all I've got to keep me from falling apart." A neighbor, Sarah, rushed over, trying to calm things. "Karen, stop. You're out of line." But Karen doubled down, her voice shrill. "Out of line? Look at this dump. He's dragging us all down." James's eyes burned with tears he refused to let fall. He pointed to the sign. "Read it," he said. Karen glanced at the words, her face faltering for a moment before hardening again. "Doesn't change anything," she snapped. The argument escalated, voices overlapping, neighbors gathering. James's pain spilled out stories of combat, loss, and the chair that held him together. Karen's accusations grew weaker, but she wouldn't back down, clinging to her pride. Sarah pleaded for peace, but the damage was done. James sank back into his chair, exhausted, his fight drained. Karen stormed off, unapologetic, leaving a fractured street behind. That night, James sat alone, staring at the stars. The chair creaked beneath him, a reminder of battles fought and scars unseen. He wondered if understanding was too much to ask for in a world quick to judge. Karen's words echoed, but so did his own resilience. The next morning, the sign was still there, but the chair felt heavier, its purpose clearer. He'd keep it, no matter what anyone said. What do you think? Where does justice lie in this clash of perspectives? How do we bridge divides when pain and pride collide?